Hi Gemini, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Gemini, this is your reading starting today on the 10th of March when I'm recording this, and I am gonna put another video out in a week from now, but I feel like instead of saying it is like from this date to this date, I put the intention out that we're from today and like up to 3 weeks or even 3 months from now, like onwards. I will put like a date, that 10th of March and onwards. It's what the energy that I'm picking up on, but the immediate future, like around 3 weeks from now, that could stretch until 3 months, depending on where you're at. Gemini, I do want to apologize for not like uploading anything for about 3 weeks. It's amazing. I still have a bit of a restrained throat, and so I really asked for it to stick through the reading. I did not plan to be away for 3 weeks, but that's how long it took to get back on my feet and get my little boy back on his feet as well. And I promised that I would do a love reading, but I feel like I just want to sort of start over and feel like allow anything to come in. Whatever, suits the Gemini reading for today will be whatever suits the Gemini reading for today. I do want to say I'm so blown away. Gemini has quickly become one of the greatest, I shouldn't compare, but like if you look at the views on the other signs, it's like they have somewhat between 500 up till maximum 2,000 views. That's a lie, up till maybe 5,000 views, but yours has like exceeded any expectation. I think it was like around 26,000 for the last video, and I'm not thinking at all that all those 26,000 are invested in the channel or like have watched it from the very beginning to the very end. Not at all. But 26,000 people has clicked on the button to like come into this community, which just adds a whole lot of more energy towards your sign. So it's like building an awesome energy around you guys. So yeah, it's quickly really grown and it's beautiful. Also in the comment section, you guys have blown me away. There's no chance I'm gonna be able to answer all. I'm trying to read them all, and I already feel this sense of you got my back. So for the little backlash that I've received, you guys have sort of stepped in and say, hey, leave her alone or let her do her thing or whatever that is. And I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm not like, I want to invite all. I want everybody to have a chance to like speak their mind and speak their truth and just let people be who people be. But there's a sense of like, I read the comments and you're so kind, and it's somewhere it just, oh, it's a bit sweet. So thank you for that. Okay, I'm gonna just start to shuffle, and I know for a fact that not a lot of people, or some people don't like when I shuffle, because apparently it takes time. Sometimes it takes time and sometimes it doesn't. I want this first deck, which is John Holland, the Psychic Tarot. It's not, well, I might just show you. The program is reversing it. Don't ask, it's a long story. Just reverses it, but it's the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Like Holland as in Dutch, Deutschland. And then I'm going to use this beautiful mystical wisdom. I'll hold it up later to maybe clarify some stuff. And today I will do an extended. You guys have asked for extended readings. And I love that because, first of all, it gives me a chance to, I don't know, not that I've been rushed or stressed or anything, but it just gives me that feeling of if there's anything unsaid or left behind or something that wanted to come through, you can always like, there's a second chance for the extended. Not that it's going to be missed, but it's just a beautiful feeling of wanting to go deeper, wanting to understand more, things like that. And also it gives me a bit of extra money, I'm not gonna lie. And so I do appreciate the wanting to want the extended. So if you feel like this reading resonates with you, just come to the extended. I'm going to put the link in the description box. And it might not be the same energy that you feel on YouTube. Usually it becomes a bit more intensified, just more like to the point in the extended. So we'll see what happens, Gemini. Wow, I think that was 3. I don't feel like I was ready there though. So let's just keep shuffling for one more card. Let's see whatever comes out. It's like it was just about to pop out, so I let it. Otherwise that would have been a normal length for shuffling, I feel, today. I'm so glad to be back. I really missed this. I really did. I so tried to get the messages through a couple of times. And it just shows that you, even though you're somewhat back in your physical, like you feel quite okay. And it was a while there when the throat wasn't bad. But the energy, I just wasn't receiving any messages. It wasn't, the messages that came through, it was just pain in the butt. Like it was a struggle to just get it through. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay. I think next time. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Holy Mother of Mother. Aww. You got your own little separate love reading here. That's beautiful. Aw, like a little side note, but still yet just a whole other reading, I feel. So the first cards, oh my goodness, Gemini. Where are you going? What are you doing? We have 65 cards in this deck. And you've pulled the black ones out. Like those are the major ones. Like, I don't know, how about Destiny? The Wheel of Fortune and Destiny, number 10. I will read out the bottom, so don't like feel discouraged that you can't really see what it says. Wisdom, number 5, and Hope, number 17. Let me get into these deeper. And then like a little side note, a little side reading. We have a love card, number 2, movement, choices and decisions. I'm not so drawn to that. This is how it came out. So it's like a love. On the bottom it says harmony, and it's like the soulmate connection, number 6, which stands for love, and number 2, there is also romantic partnership with the wedding bands here and everything that came out on the side. But it's still a 4th universe card. It's the black border that is all about the universe backing you up, and manifestation, like things that you've been wanting to see, things coming into fruition. 4 of those on a table. So let's start with this little tiny guy here, Destiny. Let me just look at it and feel it for a bit. I feel like a very motherly energy coming through here, like a very caregiving, caretaking feeling. So you could talk about you really having focus on being a caregiver at the moment, like for a little, what I'm most drawn to say is for a little child, or just some sort of pregnancy, or a wanted pregnancy, or just nurturing like your own body. That I want to keep looking at it for a bit. It's like a little side note, and obviously a motherly I want to say it could be for guys, but there's nothing like a motherly caring energy. If you're a dude and you have this kind of caring energy, I think you're pretty rare. And I don't mean to put anybody down. It's just the mother's touch, that sort of thing. And so you might be a caregiver or caretaker at this moment in time. It could also be like for an elderly person. Like a little side note here. Something about like a fruition, about like getting pregnant or something around that as well. That's a little side note. What I do feel though with this, it is the Wheel of Fortune. It is like something that you want, success, happiness, what is that called then? I can't find the word. I'm gonna try to describe it instead. Okay, it says destiny on the bottom. So you're destined, like it was destined to head this way. No matter, and when I said this is 11:11 on the clocks, it's very much in alignment. Very much in alignment. It's like what you want to see. It's in alignment with everything that you want. Like it's in alignment with your core beliefs, with your wishes, your hopes and dreams. There's something that is about to manifest. And I feel like this is one of those major things. It could be a tiny thing like, I get that, you know, getting a dog is not a tiny thing, but I feel like this is not in the realm of getting a dog. Getting a dog might be like very secondary to this type of energy that I feel. So whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been wanting, like truly wanting in the core of your being, maybe even thinking like you had to give up on it, or that you had to, you just needed, it was like, yeah, I went for it there for a couple of years, for a couple of months, and it was just not, you know, it wasn't going to work out. I was going to have to put so many hours in, or it wasn't going to be able, like I wasn't going to be able to be away for that long from my kids or my partner. That would mean it would require so much. Like I feel like you felt like it was such a sacrifice that was needed to be made in order for you to be able to do this, to be able to get to experience this. Whatever I mean, it's a general reading, so it's so tough to say is this, but it's some sort of really creative endeavor. Like, no, I'm not gonna even get into, because it will spoil something for somebody else. So just whatever that is, when I'm talking about it in this sense, what comes to mind? What does that bring up for you? It could be like a really long time dream that is now coming together, coming back. And this time around, it is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, it is something that you feel lucky that it's happening. It's number 10, which means that it's a completion. Something is being completed here. And it's the destiny card. So it's like, it was always meant to happen. It was always meant to be. Only you probably ruled it out because you thought you were too old, or didn't have enough of talent, or didn't have enough of time or money, or I don't know what it is. But with this Wheel of Fortune, with the destiny and with the number 10, it's like all of a sudden, the doors just opens. It's like before, if I'm not saying that this is it, I'm just giving you like a little metaphor, a little symbolism of what it could be like. So like if you thought, I have to move, I have to change cities in order to pursue this, or in order to, you know, be able to do this. I can't do that. My children are way too young, or my partner is, you know, stationed here for his or her job, and so it just won't work. And all of a sudden, the puzzle pieces just falls into place, and go figure. I think this is okay for me to say. I hope it is. For instance, my sister, one of my sisters, we live in Sweden, and one of my sisters has been wanting to go to Spain, not just go to Spain, but live in Spain. And it's just something about the climate, something has attracted her to go there. And when she started talking about it, she had 3 kids at the time. It was just, all the kids were like, are you crazy? Like, we don't want to go live in Spain. Like, everybody was against her. And for sure, her partner was like, nah, I'm not seeing myself in Spain. Like, what are you talking about? And she just kept that dream alive, not really pushing for it, not feeling like she had everybody on her side. And then she got pregnant again, expecting a 4th baby. And during this time, her partner, all of a sudden, he has like joined this company, and turns out the headquarters, the head office is located in Spain. And it would really benefit them if they actually, like, he would have to even, make trips there to this very place that she wants to live. What? Go figure. How is that working out? And so all of a sudden, it really would benefit. And it turns out, like, she got her 4th baby. Long story short, with the schools, it would just fit perfectly in the break where the kids, like, individual ages are at. Stuff like that. It is just so beautiful how it has come together now. So they're actually transitioning into, at least for a year, move to Spain. And when she had the feeling or had the epiphany that, wow, wouldn't that be awesome? For a while there, she really put it on ice. Like, no, it's not going to happen. It's too big of a machinery to get everybody up and go. And all of a sudden, everybody's on board. It's like crazy. And it's that type of thing. And don't get discouraged now. I'm not talking about this for everybody. I'm just saying, whatever feels major for you, whatever felt really major for you in the past, this is your destiny, guys. This is something that you even maybe put on the back burner that is just going to come back around because it's your destiny. It was always supposed to happen. And it's something that will bring true joy, pure happiness. Then we have number 5, wisdom. For me, I know tarot says probably something else around the number 5. For me, number 5 stands for life path. This is your life path. And join that with destiny and completion. This is your life path. It's supposed to be where you're at in this very moment. And it's wisdom, and I feel like you gained enough knowledge, you gained enough like education. I don't want to say, maybe for some of you, you've been to school, you've been doing something. It's just that you have gathered enough information for you to move forward with this. And so there's something that you're so excited about. And I mean, I took it up as a little joke there, but there's actually a dog here. So for some of you guys, you might actually be thinking about getting a dog. Not kidding. There's something here, guys. There's something about Gemini. I see you being the spiritual one here, the more evolved one in the group setting that you're in the family situation that you're in, maybe in the partnership that you're in. I think like if you were to compare yourself to your partner or compare yourself to your family life, you would probably consider yourself to be the more, excuse me, spiritually evolved or spiritually curious one, if that makes sense. And I feel with this image here, it's like something about this little house, and I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a little family, but it doesn't matter. Like what I see here is like, we're standing here. I have this wisdom and knowledge and information. And over here, there are some people that I want to talk to, but I'm a bit reluctant to do so. I'm a bit hesitant. Like I'm holding myself back a tiny bit to tell them. So I don't know. This might not be you like being like my sister's story, being everybody's on board, everybody, you know, is getting with your dream. This might be you just having this feeling coming back around again. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna it is just playing in the back of my head and it won't leave. Like I would be so happy if this could come to fruition, if this really could happen. And it is happening, Gemini. It is happening. It's something about you daring to tell somebody else about it. So maybe this is like maybe this is you not knowing what it will do to your partnership, not knowing what it will do to, if you're going to tell like your boss at work or your family situation, like your extended family, whatever this is. It's like you're holding back. You're like, standing a bit over here, and I don't know if I should tell them. If I don't know how they're going to react. I don't know how, are they going to laugh at me? Are they going to leave me? Are they going to think that I'm crazy? And I feel just for now, Gemini, maybe just you have the sun in your face. It's like the sun is on board. There's enough, the universe is backing you up. The next card that is even more sun, just see here. This is the sun shining through here. You have the sun backing you up. We have the universe backing you up. It's your life path. It's your destiny. So it's about to happen, either or. It's about to happen. But I'm not for keeping any secrets. I'm not for you just being a bit shady about stuff. That's not at all what I'm talking about. But sometimes when you have a wish or when you have a dream that is like lurking, it's like it's becoming, and it's just sitting there in the back of the energy, and it hasn't really picked up a strong momentum yet. It's not like it's going to happen either or. It's more of you could still be a bit like, if somebody could still talk you out of it. I don't think they could talk you out of it, but it's like you could still feel a bit disappointed that they're not reacting in the way that you want to. They might not even react in the way that you think they're going to react. They might be completely on board. But what I feel here, Gemini, is that just maybe hold it for just even a couple of more weeks. Just hold it and just nurture the dream. This makes actually way more sense even now. This is this is your truth. This is your dream. This is your vision, and you're giving it care. You're nurturing it. It's a motherly feeling. I'm just going to hold it here for a bit. I'm going to sit with it, and I'm going to let it just become bigger and bigger. Like energy-wise, it will just come this Wheel of Fortune, this powerhouse of energy that is sort of unstoppable, to the point where you just feel one afternoon it's time to say what kind of dream I have or whatever. And I feel like when you come from that place where you sort of don't hesitate yourself, it's so easy for people to, just walk all over you if they're not on the same page, or if they think that whatever thing that you want to see come to fruition is like, how is that even going to be possible? That's too big, or that's too out of reach, or it's that doesn't happen to people like us, whatever that is. They might not even say that, but I feel like in your mind you might present it in a way that it will backlash a bit, and it will bring you down a bit, and it's not worth it. It's so worth it for you to just keep holding on to that dream, keep holding on to this awesome vision, and just let it get bigger and bigger inside of you. And when it's time to tell them, this little gray house here will feel as colorful as you feel here. It will be a match, okay? Then we have number 17, and number 17 for me is like immortality. It's the eternal life. It's that, whatever happens, this will never die. It's a dream that if you don't do it in this lifetime, you will come back in the next lifetime and you will do it then. It is something that will eventually come to fruition because it's so strong within you. This is this hope on the bottom, and you're holding the sun. It's like, that's what I said, like the sun here, and then we have the sun shining upon you, and it's even, you know, and then you're actually holding the sun. So it's like, it's actually a quite beautiful process here if you look at it. It's just emanating, it's just coming up from underneath you. It's just, you know, being all around you. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And then it shines upon you. It's telling you, like, we're here, we're backing you up. And here you're actually not only surrounded, but you're holding it. It's sort of like a star within the sun. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's a person, there's a, right there. I don't know if you see that. There's a person within that sun or within that star. Even like the number 17 with being immortal, coming together, the number 1 plus 7 equals 8. So it's like the figure 8 is like so above, so below, so in heaven, so on earth. So it's like you will bring this into fruition. You will bring this into manifestation. It will happen. Even how big it feels, eventually you will hold it in your hands, and that's how strong it will feel. Feel into the energy of it a bit. Like you will hold it in the palm of your hands. It's eternal, it's destiny, it's meant to be, it's your life path. It's the eternal sunshine, like that movie of The Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey. It is awesome. It's yet another black border. So it's the universe is backing you up. It's manifestation. It's going to happen, guys. And then as a little side note, I don't know why it comes out like on this side, but it's like it's a different story. But it's like it's bringing them together because it's the next black border. So number 6 to me stands for love, unconditional love. And the joint, like, just look at how they look at each other. It's like the soulmate connection. It's so beautiful. New love coming in. It could be old love. It could be with the person that you're already with. If you are, I feel like this is newfound love within the already love. Because I do feel the newfound. It doesn't mean that it has to be you with a new person. But for most people, I think it is. But if you're in an already committed relationship, you will find something new within the relationship that will sort of connect you even stronger to each other. It looks very much like a wedding ceremony, a commitment, making some sort of commitment to each other, something like that. And then the next card out is number 2 with the red border. The red border is all about foundation, building that foundation together. It's all about like monies and the wedding, like commitment to each other, healing. I'm mostly drawn because it came out like this, so I'm just going to stick to that. With the wedding bands, like the rings there. Like you're making a commitment to somebody that's very significant, and that is very significant to this journey that you're upon now. It might be that you're embarking, is that what you say? Like you're coming upon like this new life path. And for some of you guys, there's a person in your life that sort of, it doesn't have to mean that you're so angry at each other so you part ways, or but it's the end of the road here. It is still here, but not further. And whatever new thing you're stepping into, whatever this strong story is for you, it's like, okay. So for some of you guys, this is this. For some of you guys, having a beautiful, close-hearted soulmate connection. I know it sounds very grand but it is like a soulmate connection coming together with your true partner might be the thing that you've been so wanting, but you sort of haven't, like, you can't see how it's possible. Maybe you were with another person. How am I supposed to leave them? We have kids together. Maybe we have businesses together. Maybe we have houses together and whatnot. Maybe you have a dog together. And you're supposed to leave them, and how is that even going to be possible? No, I'm just gonna, it's not bad, it doesn't suck, we don't hate each other. Well, it's not really anything to build on if you ask me, but I know it's comforting. I know it's, yeah, this might be the very thing that is the thing for you. But for some of you guys, it definitely is a new path that you're walking upon. And in this new path, you will also find new love. The words I'm hearing is newfound love. Okay? I really hope that this uplifts you and helps you. And I will draw more cards using this next deck. And I will look into both of them as separate stories, like what this unique situation is for you that you're now getting into, and this love, beautiful, lovely relationship. So if you're interested in that, if you feel like it resonates with you, come to the extended. It's in the link below. Otherwise, I hope to see you back in a week from now. Take care, guys. Bye.